What's happening, everybody? This is Phil from Montreal Diecast Cafe. It's been a while, been about a week, guys. I haven't posted anything. Sorry about that, everyone, but I have been on vacation. And during my vacation, I haven't found jack squat. I haven't found anything in stores. I don't know whether I'm just late to the party or if there's just nothing out there. But as much as I'm concerned, Hot Wheels has just been lagging the past about a month, I would say. Just isn't a lot coming in. Now, thank God for RLCs and the Elite 64 line, because we are able to pick a few things up, like this guy here, just coming in the mail. So I am able to do a video of the Elite 64 lineup so far, which really isn't much. I've only got 3 cars, but this one here, I'm pretty stoked about checking out, to be honest with you, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the trusty turntable, and we're going to whip through the Elite 64s that I have already, and we're going to continue this conversation about Elite 64. Is it worth it or not? Okay? Now, so far, I mean, the cars are fairly nice, but are they really worth the price? Now, that's the question. Now, the last one we got was the Mercedes. And as I said, the Mercedes itself was a pretty nice looking car, but I wasn't impressed with the door gaps. Okay? So, it might just have been a model that I got, but the door gaps didn't impress me. The first one, the Toyota Chaser, definitely was really nice. But this Lamborghini, let's find out what's so special about this Lambo. All right? So let's get that trusty turntable set up. And let's dig straight into the Elite 64 lineup so far. All right. So here we are, everyone. We're going to start off with number 1, which is the Toyota Chaser. It was released as the debut of the Elite 64 lineup. And this car I found was really, really well done. It is a beautiful looking car. To me, was definitely worth the price. Okay, I mean, you do have the extra camber kit, which has been done to it. Does look good on the car. Do have that beautiful metallic flake white paint, full deco, inserted lights at the front, which is definitely a bonus on the Hot Wheels side. Side mirrors, window trims. The car looks awesome. Okay, this one was definitely a hit in my books. Beautiful, beautiful car. And I considered that the Hot Wheels would have continued with that, okay? Because as you see, it does have the inserted lights in the back as well. Separate plastic pieces. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, okay? For the front headlights and for the rear tail lights, which is definitely new for Hot Wheels, all right? This one was beautifully done, and I was very, very excited about. Then we got this guy here, which I figured they were going to keep up the same sort of thing, okay? But it looks like they didn't keep it up fully. We do have inserted headlights, which is definitely good, okay? I think that we're not happy exactly right. The back tail lights are painted. They didn't put inserts, okay? I mean, if you're going to keep that up with the Hot Wheels lineup, the Elite 64s should be a bit special for the price. So, I'm a bit disappointed that the Mercedes did not get the inserted tail lights. And what really disappointed me about this car was the gap in the doors, as you can see. Very big gap right here and right there. That I wasn't impressed with. I mean, the doors, they open well. I don't even remember yet. The doors, they open well, okay? And they close well on the sides. Inserted roll cage, different piece, which is definitely a bit of a plus as well. Little bit better interior detailing, as you can see. Do have cluster. You do see the cluster, okay? Which is definitely a bonus. So there are definitely better quality things on this car. But, I mean, they do close well. That I have to admit. The doors do close well. It's just that gap on the top. That's the only thing that bothers me. And the taillights. So this one, in my opinion, wasn't really worth the price. Sorry about that, guys. Because the RLC, which is a little bit cheaper, has the same opening features. But this one here, it's definitely, it was a two-part piece, I believe, right? Yeah, we have the base, the body. Yeah, so it was done in a few parts, actually, this. 4 or 5 parts. That's what makes it difference. Anyway, okay. Still decent, but anyways, not really worth it. This one here, let's see if this one is worth it. All right. This one I've been long waiting. First of all, because it's a Lamborghini, which is awesome. Color looks great. But what I'm really freaking out about is the fact that the spoiler comes off and something else on the back, I think, comes off. And I'm trying to figure out why. Why would that be a big thing? Card art is definitely amazing. And being Elite 64, it is exactly 1/64 scale. But let's get it out. Let's open it out of its package. And we're still on this thing, which I don't get with the Elite 64 lineup. This one here is number 4, the Lamborghini. And I've only got 3 in the collection. Okay? So that's a little bit strange. But anyway. I think there was a reason for that. Now, the spoiler I could tell right away. I mean, I know it's supposed to come off and everything, but I'm trying to figure out if we could actually sit it straight, because if you look at it right away, you can tell it doesn't sit straight. It's slanted, okay? Now, obviously, okay, we're going to get it out and figure that out, but here's the undercarriage. Looks like any other premium Hot Wheels. Does have a very, very awesome paint on here. Beautiful metallic flake blue. But you don't have inserted headlights. Nor you don't have inserted taillights. Okay. We do have side mirrors, which is beautiful. Definitely beautiful. Nice choice of wheels. But what differentiates this from any other premium? I mean, in my books, it looks like it could come out of Car Culture. Why are we paying extra for this one? Well, first of all, they say the spoiler's supposed to come off, I believe. So, okay, so the whole back end comes off to reveal the exhaust pipes of the Lamborghini. So us, we're paying that much more for this Hot Wheels. All because we can see the turbos and the exhaust. So to fix that spoiler straight, I guess it's not going to happen because it's actually one piece. So if I put that back in again, which it does fit in pretty easily. Yeah, you don't get that spoiler straight. It's always going to be a little slanted. So that special feature is to take off the back to see the turbos and the exhaust. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, guys. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, to pay that much more for Elite 64 just to have that, is it worth it? I mean, I'll be honest with you. If the trunk or the hood or whatever you would say would lift and show the engine, then I would say, okay, we're talking special here. Okay. Worth the money, yes. But just for that little piece here to come off, is it worth it? I don't know. Can we take off the spoiler completely, actually? That's another question I actually have. Wait a second here. Let's look at that and see. Can the spoiler, because it seems to move the spoiler, can you take that off all on its own? Yes, you can. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, everybody. So I can literally put this back on and not even have the spoiler. Now that changes a few things. That changes a few things, everybody. Well, it comes apart in 3. So you can display it with or without the spoiler. That's a pretty cool option. I'm thinking that's pretty awesome, actually. Now, what I want to do, everyone, we're going to put this guy back in again. See how easy it is to put in. Actually, it's got to go from the top, so you actually do have to take this piece off. There we go. And these slide down. So they slide into place pretty much like that. Okay? And that's the reason that you're probably never going to get it straight, which is a bit of a shame. It'll never work completely even. You'll have to shave a bit here and do some customizing for it to fit perfectly, everybody. Okay? Actually, it really kind of bothers me the way that spoiler looks, but anyway, okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put you guys on pause for a second, okay, everyone? I want to check something out. Okay, what I'm going to do, everyone, is I know it's not really fair, but I'm going to do it anyways, okay? I'm just going to show you guys that this here, the Hot Wheels Elite 64 Lamborghini Aventador, okay? Actually, the execution of this car is very, very good. Actually, it's borderline amazing, okay? Because if you want to really check out the difference of work here, this is the Mini GT Lamborghini Aventador, okay? Size-wise, we know Mini GT is supposed to be scaled pretty much 1/64. So, as you can see, the Hot Wheels is bang on. It's right on there, okay? Side mirrors, everything perfectly. Mini GT, you have decals for the headlights. And you have inserted pieces for the backlights. And as it looks to me, actually might even be decals on the Mini GT. The spoiler is pretty close to the same. Now, what you don't see, I'm going to have to show you. I'm going to have to take off the turntable because what you're not seeing with the Elite 64, which definitely is a bit of a bonus, if you look in the front window, the console is detailed. Okay, you see the console, the steering wheel, it's been painted and detailed. The engine detail, you actually do see, and you see pretty well. Okay? And then with the lifting of the back and showing the turbos and the exhaust is a definite plus. On the Mini GT, you do not see that detail. Okay? The engine is not painted. You do not see the console. Okay? So, is the Elite 64 worth the price? Well, let's say that's pretty much bang on. Plus, you do have the feature of taking off the spoiler and showing the engine. Well, let's say Hot Wheels did a pretty damn good job with this. To be honest with you, I would say Hot Wheels did a pretty damn good job. So in my books, this car is a winner. It's a beautiful looking Lamborghini. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think of this car, the lineup, and what we've got coming. We've got some pretty cool looking Elite 64 coming up too. So are you guys collecting them? Do you think it's worth it? Let me know in the comments. Till next time, everybody, be safe, be well, happy hunting, everyone.